Passionate IT professional with decades of experience. Highly driven leader, tenacious, methodical problem solver, achieving through overcoming challenges and getting the best from others. There's more, but that's my blurb at the bottom of my resume that I wrote, down at the bottom where I said, I am the one who gets it done, to try to sell them. But over my last 30 years, I started my EDI career at Boeing. I've worked for Boeing, Microsoft, Intel. I'm currently at Nike. The Weyerhaeuser's in there. A lot of people. Those are I'm just naming the huge companies that everybody in the world has heard of. But lots of large companies. I also had my own EDI outsourcing company for about 10 years, from 95 to 2005. And there, who did I have? Where's my list? Clients like Sony and L'Oreal and IBM and Microsoft and Samsung and Xerox, Stride Ride, Han, Reebok. Some very, very large, well-known companies were my clients when I had my first outsourcing company. But it was a totally different world then. But that's who I am. I've been in EDI for more than 30 years. I've seen the tiny companies as a consultant and an outsourcer, like a couple of ladies running a shoe importing out of a house in Seattle, Washington. Show us how to do EDI. We have to do EDI for some big retailer. And, from those tiny, tiny companies to working for the biggest of the big, Boeing and Nike and Microsoft and Intel. That's who I am. That's my experience. So let's go through some of the big ones backwards. Nike I'm at now. While I'm building and launching this, to make a living, I'm working for Nike. They're doing more EDI than anybody I've ever seen. It's huge. It's complex. I'm learning very, very, very much. But that's where I'm at today. But previously I was at Intel. They hired me to bring me in when they were trying to buy into the cell phone and tablet market. It's about 10 years ago. And so they had to do fast. We need EDI fast. We're going to buy a company and in 3 months you need to bring all their EDI into our EDI, which is never possible. But that was how I got into Intel. At Microsoft, I worked there for almost 10 years. I started in onboarding. That was when they were launching Xbox and they had to onboard the entire retail world. Previously, they were in CompUSA and Computer City and computer stores only. So they were doing very little EDI compared to a retailer. Xbox brought them into the retail world, and that's why I got hired in there. I ended up managing that team. I ended up managing the EDI support team, and I ended up leaving EDI to actually go into support organization when Microsoft deployed ITIL. And but of course I was the problem manager for the EDI area of the company, so I was still involved in EDI. I've been involved in EDI for over 30 years. I'm not just some guy that signed up for EDI last week and went to a conference and now I'm going to no, I've been doing this my whole life, and I know this works. End it with, I'm Peter Joseph Puccio III, founder and inventor of the new EDI, and IEB3 is about to launch. We're seeking betas, and it's going to be an adventure.